Jefferson County Court Law number 2 is now in session. First case that we have on our announcement docket on today's date is cause number 333140. The case is styled the state of Texas versus Jared Wesley Hargroder. Mr. Hargroder is appearing via Zoom. Mr. Hargroder, you can take your mic off of mute. Mr. Hargroder, how are you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you, sir. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Mr. Hargroder, you're here represented by your attorney James Macon. Attorney Macon, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good this morning, Your Honor.
Mr. Macon, what is your announcement in Mr. Hargroder's case?
Your Honor, in Mr. Hargroder's case, we do not have the DVDs yet, so I haven't finished my discovery process, and I would ask for a normal reset case.
Okay, this case, Mr. Macon, is going to be reset till February 1st of 2023 on the announcement to give you an opportunity to complete your discovery in this case. Mr. Macon, Mr. Hargroder is charged with a DWI second, and there the court has some bond conditions that a court needs to give to Mr. Hargroder. Mr. Hargroder, the court has stand the bond conditions that I'm going to read to you. These bond conditions will also be sent to your attorney, so your attorney could give them to you. And this document reads, standard bond conditions in County Court at Law number 2. And/or accusation in County Court at Law number 2 of Jefferson County, Texas, all bonds executed for the release of any defendant named herein are ordered subject to the following additional conditions. Number 1, commit no offense against the laws of this state, any other state, or of the United States. Mr. Hargroder, do you understand that condition?
Yes.
Condition number 2, the defendant shall submit to testing for drugs and alcohol at any time as directed by the court. The court may revoke the bond and order the arrest of any defendant who is to submit to a test for drugs and alcohol when directed to do so by the court. Submit to a test for drugs and alcohol. The test indicates the presence of drugs or alcohol in the defendant's body, and that's pursuant to the Texas Code of Criminal Procedure, Article 17.44, 8.2, and Section C2. You understand that condition?
Yes, I do.
And condition number 3 does not apply. However, condition number 4 does apply in your case because this is a subsequent offense listed under Section 49.04 through 49.06 of the Texas Penal Code, and it reads as follows. Number 4, a defendant who has been arrested or accused of any subsequent offense listed under Section 49.06 of the Texas Penal Code shall not operate any motor vehicle unless the vehicle is equipped with an interlock device mechanism that makes impractical the operation of the vehicle if ethyl alcohol is detected in the breath of the operator, and said device shall be installed at the defendant's expense with written verification of such installation being submitted to the court on before the 10th day after today. Mr. Hargroder, do you understand that condition?
Yes, I do.
Now, Mr. Hargroder, if you violate any one of these conditions, your bond can be revoked. And if your bond is revoked, warrant can be issued for your arrest, and you can be arrested and placed in the Jefferson County Jail. Now, once you get to the lock device, you can get that information to your attorney, and your attorney can provide the court with the necessary documents verifying that you have obtained the interlock device. Do you understand?
Yes.
So now, Mr. Hargroder, this will conclude your case. Stay in contact with your attorney and your bondsman, and you have a blessed day. You're free to go.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome, Mr. Macon. Okay. Yeah, Mr. Macon, your other client have not showed up yet.
No, Your Honor, there's one at 10 and one at 11.
Okay. We'll see you back at 10 and 11.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Good morning. How you doing, Judge? Jefferson County Court at Law number 2 is back in session. Court is in session in 2 cases. First case is cause number 328-053, and the second case is cause number 330-391. Both cases are styled the state of Texas versus Jason Scott Fontenot. Mr. Fontenot, is that your full name?
Yes,
How you doing, Mr. Fontenot?
I'm good, Your Honor.
That's good. Mr. Fontenot, you're here represented by your attorney, Attorney Gordon Freeze. Attorney Freeze, how you doing?
Good, Judge.
State is represented by Attorney Lamar Johnson. Attorney Johnson, how are you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Mr. Freeze, what is your announcement in Mr. Fontenot's cases?
Judge, I would, well, I hate to ask the court for another reset. Obviously, I will be unable to continue with the case after the end of this month. Mr. Fontenot's wife had given some indication to him through some other family members that she was going to contact the DA's office and let them know that she did not wish to continue prosecution on the case. She hasn't done so yet. I would, if there were time, I would love to see if there's any way we could put it on a trial docket, but I don't know that that's feasible. One with my schedule, or obviously the court schedule as well, through the end of December. In light of that, if the court would entertain one more reset on the announcement, I do have an attorney in mind I'm going to send Mr. Fontenot to, that I think would be willing to accept his case. I'd probably be Alan Parker, Your Honor. And if we could, again, have time for one more reset so I can get him with Mr. Parker in order to get that trial setting. Because I think what will need to happen, especially with regard to the assault family violence, get it set for hearing and find out if Ms. Fontenot is going to show up or not.
State, do you have any objections?
No objection, Your Honor.
Okay, give us a reset date. Okay, this case will be reset to February 1st of 2023. Mr. Fontenot, stay in contact with your attorney. Actually, your attorney, Mr. Freeze, will be signing for a reset. Once you get your reset, you'll be free to go. And you'll bless day. And once you get your reset, you'll be free to
Yes,
go.
sir. And I will, I'll get with Mr. Parker's office and work on hopefully a motion to substitute counsel.
Okay, that's fine.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay, you're welcome. You're welcome. Did Mr. Lawrence, are you ready on Candace Bessert?
Yeah.
Are you still working on, the
No.
prosecutor still working on?
I was looking at that. She has a companion case. I'm not sure why it's not, she has a companion case that's set for arraignment on the 23rd. I mean, it happened. It was the same. Yeah, it was the same day. I'm not sure.
Okay, let me do this here. I'm gonna hold on it.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
You want to see
Let me do this up. Okay, Court is in session in cause number 328-180 and cause number 328-182, cause number 329-042. All three cases are styled the state of Texas versus Derek Gloud. Mr. Bailey, could you please call the name of Derek Gloud at the courthouse door? Derek Gloud. Derek Gloud. Okay, so Derek Gloud is represented in this case by attorney Laura Perazo. Now, Ms. Perazo, could you please state?
Yes, sir. So going back, I don't think there's a record, but just so the court's aware, I was informed back in January of 21 that he was in federal custody. Then in March, I was informed or I verified with the LaSalle unit that he had been in federal custody since December 15th of 2020. Then in September of 21, he was taken off of the docket. It showed, I don't know if there was a warrant that was issued because he didn't show, and maybe the court wasn't aware that he was still in federal custody. I've never spoken to him, can't find him. I don't know where he's being held, if he is in federal custody. So my last entry was on August 26th of this year. I spoke with the LaSalle unit to have them bring him over for our next court setting. And I was informed that he was not there. And then I notified the court. They said that they would reset his case. And so here we are.
Okay, so the case was reset to give you, to find out where he's located, if he's in federal custody somewhere. Let me actually say, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna just hold on this for a minute. I think that the state may have the ability to see whether or not he's in federal custody.
Okay.
So just hold up, we'll come back.
Okay.
I did look, Your Honor, and I also didn't.
So you didn't see him in no,
That he's in federal custody.
I didn't see that. I can double check and see if there's another source I can check, but I did check earlier. Before
Okay.
coming down this morning.
okay,
Well, I know that he was
Yes.
back
Yes.
in December of 2020. So I don't know if he was released, when he was released.
I'll figure out what I.
let me ask you this here. Do we know whether or not he had a felony case pending in this
Not that I'm
county?
aware of. I was just appointed to represent him on the 2 misdemeanors.
No,
I
well,
didn't see it on the docket. that
Okay,
he
I'm
had
just wondering if
felony.
he had for example, if he had a felony case, if that felony case got disposed of and they brought him over on a bench warrant or something.
I don't know.
Um,
I know on the docket sheet, it doesn't show that he has a felony pending.
No, I'm saying if
I mean,
it was
there
it was
one
already
that was
disposed of,
dismissed.
yeah.
Okay.
No, sir, I don't see.
Did you see it? He never had no felonies? Yeah, okay. Okay, they'll just double check.
Okay.
All right.
Well.
Let me
so-
ask you this here now, I see the warrants that's out. Was that because the bondsman got off of his bond? Yeah. I'm just wondering why the warrants was on.
Your Honor, I just checked the federal registry and
He's not
no
there.
record of him there.
Okay.
Okay.
Because I know, I don't see a bondsman on his case, but there's some warrants out. What was the? Okay, yeah, we'll look into it.
LaSalle unit in March of 21, they said that he had been in federal custody since December 15th of 2020. And then his case got reset a few times. And then August of this year, I contacted the LaSalle unit and was told that he was not there.
Okay. Now, while the warrant was out
Out of this court for in April 21,
for what?
possession of controlled substance.
For the offense, so he never was arrested and bonded out on it.
I've never seen him since I was appointed.
So these are original, so it's, and he doesn't have a bond to forfeit.
Yeah, he never.
Yeah, when I was first appointed on the case in January of last year, I was informed that he was in federal custody, like immediately, because his first setting, he was not in court. And so I think it was Trina that informed me that he was in federal custody. And so, yeah,
Okay,
so that's where we're at.
okay. Just hold on a minute, we'll
Okay.
look into it.